What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sneak Attack, and today we got the first episode of the Sneak Attack Showcase. Da da da! The Sneak Attack Showcase is basically going to be me and Archie showing off some of our friends, people we meet, showing off their shoe collections, and they can go ahead and tell stories about their shoes and show off their shoes and stuff like that. For the first episode, our friend George Rodriguez is going to go ahead and show his collection. Hey, George.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Doing pretty good. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the Sneak Attack Nation.
All right, so my name is George Rodriguez. I've known Keon and Archie for about 4 years. I've known Archie since like our freshman year in high school. I pretty much came into the sneaker culture with Archie and Keon at around the same time, and we pretty much have like the same taste in shoes and everything like that.
So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the collection. We're gonna go ahead and look at his Nike/Jordan brand shoes. So let's bring in the first sneaker.
The first and only shoe in my Jordan collection is the Jordan 11 Low Navy and Gum Bottom.
So go ahead and tell them, there's like a pretty funny story about this shoe, so go ahead and tell them the story.
All right, so me, Archie, and Keon took a trip to LA with our friend Devin, and it turns out there was a lot of shoes releasing that weekend, and I wasn't too big into Jordan or Nike at the time. I was pretty much all Adidas, just like Archie is. But I saw this colorway of the Jordan, and it's pretty much the only colorway that I liked other than like the Space Jam and the Gamma. So I pretty much, in my mind, I had to buy it, but the price on it was a little high because I wasn't really spending that much on shoes at the time. So I kind of passed it up at the moment, but it's pretty much my only regret in being a sneakerhead. And I'll show you what I got as a collateral. So I got these instead of the Jordan 11s when we went to LA.
The biggest mistake of George's sneakerhead life.
It was pretty much the biggest mistake of my life. I saw these, I heard Keon talking about them one time, these Wolf Gray Presto Ultras, and I saw them on the shelves at like, I think it was a Foot Action or something like that?
Yeah, it was Foot Action. Well, I don't even remember what mall. It was some mall in LA.
It was a Westfield mall, I think. And it was in the same mall that those Jordans were that I showed earlier. And these had a lower price tag on them, and I just went with these.
What does this retail at?
I think 160.
160 versus 170.
Yeah.
You're like, I gotta save that $10.
And then the funny thing is I went to LA wanting to spend money, wanting to buy these, and I left with these.
But these are still dope. Obviously, it's just, I mean, I picked the Jordans over these too.
Yeah, I still like these. It's just I should have got the 11s, you know.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and look at George's NMD collection that he has. He has a lot of great NMDs, so this is the first one up.
This is the NMD Black 3M Reflective. It came out with this colorway and the white one. I bought this pretty much right when it came out because I thought it was gonna be pretty hyped. Turns out it wasn't that hyped, but still a pretty good shoe because it's 3M all around.
Yeah, I wish the 3M was a little bit more, but it's still pretty cool.
All right, so this is the second NMD that I have. Again, I bought this shoe kind of blindly. I thought I was gonna be super hyped again because it's a triple white colorway, but at the time I didn't really know that there was a big difference between mesh and prime knit NMDs because I didn't have a prime knit NMD at the time. But yeah, I bought these thinking that there was gonna be hype, and turns out they're still sitting on shelves.
As you can see, there's some scratches on the back right here. And they're pretty dirty, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta wear your sneakers.
This is my third NMD right here. It is an NMD XR1. It has like the glitch camo prime knit. The reason that I pretty much bought this shoe is because I am a big fan of NMDs, and I pretty much had to have an XR1 in my collection. I'm not a big fan of them. The cage kind of hurts my foot, and the inner block does. But pretty much the thing that sold me on this shoe was the pull tab. It's the teal / like aqua green color, it looks like. Pretty much sold me on the shoe, and pretty dope colorway, not gonna lie.
So you think these are less comfortable than the R1s?
Definitely.
Yeah, these are sick. I wish they would make more XR1 colorways, because these are dope.
All right, the last two NMDs are kind of like my Grail NMDs. This is the Wolfpack NMD Prime Knit. Same with the last ones, I bought it thinking it's gonna be super hyped. It actually is kind of hyped. Like, you won't find these in retail stores anywhere.
Yeah, these resell for like, I've seen them for like 300 plus.
Yeah, they're definitely really comfortable. Again, the inside block does bother me a little bit after wearing them for a couple hours straight. But it definitely, if you want a city sock, definitely go with the wool.
So are these warmer than any other NMD you have since it is wool?
It is definitely warmer, but I really can't tell. My feet don't sweat like a lot of people's do, but yeah, they're pretty warm.
Yeah, if you look closer, you can see like the the fuzz on them, which is pretty cool. Makes them look super wool.
Bro, these sneakers look really wool.
What?
Cool.
That was terrible.
That was horrible. That was a horrible Archie joke.
All right, my last NMD and pretty much my Grail NMD at the moment is the OG NMD Prime Knit. Again, this is probably the most hyped NMD that I have in my collection. Probably definitely most hyped. It's pretty much everybody's Grails when it comes to NMDs, other than like the pitch blacks. I only made like 500 of those. This is definitely my favorite NMD. I haven't worn them yet as they are still dead stock, but I do plan on putting them in my rotation pretty soon.
Do you feel bad for the people that paid like over $1,000 for these like a year ago when they were reselling for crazy?
Honestly, when I saw them, when they first released and they're going for like, maybe like 400, 300, I was actually thinking about getting a pair, but I didn't pull the trigger and I'm glad that I didn't. And for those people who did buy them for like 800, 900 plus, you are idiots.
People know these are gonna release for a while, so let's just say Adidas Retro. All right, next up in George's collection, we're gonna go ahead and look at his Ultra Boost collection. So go ahead and tell the people why the Ultra Boost is your personal favorite shoe of all time.
So when I was first introduced to Boost technology, I actually had a Pure Boost. At the time, I didn't really want to spend $180 on a shoe, especially a running shoe at that. But the first time I was actually introduced to an Ultra Boost in person was at an Adidas outlet store. And I tried it on and pretty much couldn't put it down after that. The cashier rang it up and it was actually red tag, and they're having like a 50% off red tag event or something like that. It was red tagged for like $59, and so I got it half off. And then after like additional discounts, I ended up getting it for $28. And it's not this pair right here. It was actually this core black pair right here. I ended up getting it for $28, and people are out there paying resale for this like 200 plus.
Yeah, nowadays people still pay resale for the 1.0s. Like the 1.0s is like the fan favorite, I would guess. So when they were out and they were making them like crazy, you can get them for a good deal. But nowadays you gotta pay like almost retail or resale for them.
But yeah, definitely Ultra Boost. After that one purchase, I pretty much had to get them all. And then I got the triple white. I got these online when they've, I think, the second release of them. I paid $180 for it, and it's kind of like, it's pretty dirty right now, like my beater Ultra Boost. I do have crepe cure in my house, but I have not cured them yet.
Yeah, in my opinion, this is the best triple white Ultra Boost 2.0.
Yeah, this is definitely the best. This is the whitest triple white Ultra Boost. I think the 1.0 still has it top because of the knitting and everything, but it's technically not triple white because the sole is black. All right, next up in my Ultra Boost collection is the Shock Blue 2.0s. These are my favorite colorway of the 2.0, other than like the collab, the multicolor, that wasn't a collab, the multicolor Ultra Boost. Archie will tell you that these aren't my favorite because I don't wear them. But
hey, these guys look like they got a lot of good wears. Like the heel is all scratched up.
yeah, I actually do wear these a lot.
On purpose.
I took them out of my rotation because I wore them too much at the time, and I was gonna lace swap them and put white laces on them, but the white laces didn't go with it, and it took me forever to put the blue laces back on. That's why I didn't wear them. So shut the fuck up, Archie.
Yeah, these are dope. I remember there was a sample that had the white heel cup, and I wish they would have stayed with that because it looks so sick.
Yeah, I thought about doing a customization and painting or dyeing the cup white, but I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah, well, you should try to get the 1.0 Royal Blues because those are fire.
Yeah, the 1.0 Royal Blues are definitely on my list, but I'm not gonna pay that much.
Yeah, they go for crazy.
Right here is my last GR Ultra Boost. I did try to do a customization on it. I do regret it now. At the time, I didn't know that Adidas was gonna release an uncaged version of the Ultra Boost, so I saw people uncaging shoes and everything like that, and I thought it looked pretty cool, so I thought I would do it myself. It came out actually pretty nice. I did take my time with it. I did regret it afterwards because it was a pretty dope colorway, the Solar 1.0s, and it had the two-tone cage, the black and orange. If I could go back in time and not uncage these, I definitely would.
Do you think it's crazy that people pay resale for the 1.0 Solars now?
Yeah, because at the time when I got these, it was pretty much, I bought them blindly, like I did other shoes. And
wait, wasn't this your first Ultra Boost?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the one that I actually got for $28, not the core black. But yeah, if I didn't get these for $28, I wouldn't have got these at all.
I see people paying resale for these because like the Ultra Boost just keeps blowing up, and then colorways like this that like I used to see at outlets, it's like, damn, like I should have hopped on the opportunity, but yeah, these are sick.
Yeah, so if you see a GR Ultra Boost out there and it's still sitting on the shelves, chances are you should probably buy them because they are gonna be hyped when the next version comes out. Now we're getting into the Grail Ultra Boost. This is actually the 1.0 Wool Grays. These are my favorite 1.0s, and I was ready to go to the ends of the earth to buy these. to find these actually. So there was like a kind of a short story behind it. Me, Keon, and Archie and our friend Devin were actually in the Arden Mall in Sacramento. We saw these sitting in a Foot Locker, and they had my size and everything, and I was about to buy it. Keon was, you know, being Keon.
Yeah, I kept telling him to buy it. I'm like, dude, this is gonna be your opportunity to buy them. Freaking do it. Like, you've been wanting these for like months now. So
he was like, this is your only chance to buy them because they're not gonna restock anywhere. And then after that, I went home and I pretty much slept on it and I regretted it. And I really wish I would have bought it at that Foot Locker. But turns out like a couple days later, they did restock on Adidas US, and that's when I did cop my pair. And I'm definitely glad that I didn't buy them in that Foot Locker.
Let's just say patience is key.
This is a lot of people's grails when it comes to 1.0s. The wool, it doesn't necessarily say LTD on it, but this is definitely an LTD, and they resell for like 400 plus.
You think they should do more wool Ultra Boosts with the 2.0s and 3.0s?
I definitely think they should do more wool 1.0 or more wool Ultra Boost because they had really good success with the very first one. So why not do more?
Yeah, and they have the wool NMDs too, so I feel like it's no question to do more wool Ultra Boosts because they'd be sick.
Yeah,
definitely cop.
One of my favorite pairs. So the second Ultra Boost on my grail list is the Rennie Champ collaboration. When I first saw these, I had to get them. And actually on the release date, I stayed up all night just planning and plotting on how to get these. Me and my girlfriend actually stayed up the night before to try to get these on renniechamp.com. And we pretty much took the L. They sold out instantly because of bots. And then I stayed up throughout the entire night plotting to get these on Adidas US. And they sold out within like 2 seconds, and it pissed me off, and I went on this crazy Twitter rant about like how fucking Adidas doesn't do anything to stop bots and resellers and everything like that on their websites.
Yeah, I remember I was at school when these dropped, I think, and then I tried to get them for George, and I just like clicked the link, and then it was like sold out, and I was like, sorry, George.
Yeah, this was pretty much my grail Ultra Boost at the time, and I was gonna do anything that it took to get these. So in my possession at the time, I did have a Pharrell NMD, the black one. At the time, resale on these were pretty high. It was around like 450 to 500 at the most. And I went on Bay Area Sneakerheads, a Facebook group, pretty much put in there, I was like, Pharrell NMDs trading for Rennie Champs. Hit me up if you want to trade. And this guy hit me up. We met up in New Park Mall next to Soul Supremacy, and we traded. And at the time, I didn't take an L, but as these kept restocking and everything like that, I did take the L because these went down in price to like maybe 300 L. No, I didn't take the L, but I did redeem myself in a story that I'll tell you coming up.
Let's just say last night took an L, but tonight I bounced back.
I did bounce. I boost back.
Boost back.
So these right here are. I get mixed up with these because it goes back and forth between my number one Grail Ultra, like favorite Ultra. It's either these or the ones that I'm about to show you next. These were sitting on Adidas US at one point, and me, Keon, Archie did not want to pull the trigger to buy them.
When these were first coming out, I didn't even like them. I always told them that these are hella ugly and I would never buy them.
Yeah, he said they looked like a dirty core black and they were just not worth our money. Probably like a year later, I kept looking at pairs and I saw people walking around wearing them and I was like, damn, we really slept on those mystery grays. I actually had 2 pairs of my triple whites. Turns out that one of my friends actually, it wasn't through Bay Area Sneakerheads, it was one of my friends had these and he wanted to trade. I don't know why. You can say what you want about him, but he wanted to trade these for a pair of triple white 2.0s. And I had a bounce on it immediately.
Yeah, keep in mind that these resale for dead stock pair upwards of probably like $400. Yeah, and then the triple whites like restocked like over like 1,000 times everywhere. So those have literally no resale value.
All right, these right here are my number one Grail Ultra Boost, and they are the cream / chalk 1.0s. So I actually took a really big W when I got these. I met up with somebody from Bay Area Sneakerheads and got these for $300. At the time, I was like, man, when this guy opens this box and I meet up, they're gonna be fake as hell. The boost is gonna look like desert sand, and I'm pretty much gonna take an L, and things aren't gonna go good for me. But he opened the box. I saw the boost. Me being a boost head, I knew immediately that these were real Ultra Boosts from the boost. And I got them for $300.
Yeah, it's like 600, 700 resale for size 10.
Yeah, they pretty much resell for 600 plus, and I got these for $300. That is another W that I couldn't pass up. Yeah, and I didn't tell any of these guys that I was picking these up, and I Snapchatted them a picture of it, actually a video of me getting these, and Keon went crazy because these were his Ultra Grails at the time, and they probably still are, but he can't have them. And
Oh, really? See ya.
Cream 1.0s, everybody's Ultra Grail.
These are fire. These are probably definitely top 3 Ultra Boosts of all time.
I'm gonna put those in the oven so they'll be crispy creams.
So the last shoe I'm gonna show you guys is my Grail. Yeah, pretty much my Grail of shoes, and it is gonna be the 350 V2 Boost in the Oreo colorway. So
That does not smell like an Oreo.
So right here are my first and only pair of Yeezys that I currently have. I'm still trying to get those Moon Rocks, so if any of you have a good deal on them, hit me up.
Hit me up first.
No, hit me up. My Twitter, Instagram, and everything is FinnaGeorge, so
Don't put that in.
hit me up.
Don't put that in.
I bet it in the video, bro.
This is right here is currently my favorite version of the V2, the Oreo colorway. There is a zebra colorway lurking out there, but at the moment, these are the ones released, and those are pretty much impossible to get at the moment. So these right now are my favorite V2s.
These are definitely one of my favorites of the V2s. Like, it always goes back and forth between these and the Belugas, so let's just say me and George might be twinning.
We're gonna be Oreo bros pretty soon. We're already brothers in real life, if you guys didn't know that.
Yeah, we have the same parents. Dude, let's just say this isn't a collection video, this is an exposed video. I'm exposing you. These are fake.
They're fake!
They're fake! Exposed! Exposed! This isn't pure boost, this is marshmallows.
That's fake.
This
Bro.
is marshmallows.
Bro, it says bust.
Alright, well that was our friend George's collection. Make sure you comment down below what you think of his shoes, what you think your favorite shoe of his collection was. And expect a lot more collection videos like this in the future. Sneak Attack Showcase is gonna be a new series on here that we're gonna try to do a lot. And me and Archie will probably do one for ourselves too, obviously, since we run this shit.
And if you're in the Bay Area or the Sacramento area, please let us know in the comments down below. Maybe we can feature you guys on this new series.
So yeah,
And I will be on here a lot because I'm constantly getting new shoes.
so that's gonna wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment, and I'll catch you guys next time.
See ya.